Finger on my dick.
At least we are live now, by the way. I hope you know that. Go. Oh yeah, no chat name.
But I'll do it again.
We're live. All right, we're live everywhere now. We're live everywhere now. All right, cool. Let's hit the intro music, baby. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with season 2, episode 18 of the Dicking Around podcast. I know you guys were dicking around without us. That's okay. We forgive you. We just kind of took an extended hiatus, summer break, if you will. That's all right. We're hitting it back live like we always do. Hit you guys up, give you guys a good time. I'm your host, Philbo. That's my other host, Josh. What's up, everybody?
What up? What up? And by the way, he might forgive you, but I don't. There's no dicking around without these fucking two assholes.
Well, I hope they dicked around with that. Wait, hold on a second. There's no dicking around without these two assholes. You sure? You sure that came out of your mouth right?
Yeah. No, you fucking heard me.
I'm a little concerned now, but you know what? I think it's gonna be all right.
You heard me.
It's good to be back though, that's for sure. So, what's up, everybody? We got some good stories for you today, but everybody knows how we always kick it off. We kick it off right. We kick it off by getting schwasty. Joshua, what you got for us? He's got water. He's got melted water. That's what he's got. Melted ice. I guess the water didn't melt. The ice melted. Beautiful.
All right. So today we're going to switch it up a little bit. I was gifted this by Gator, who Indian gifted it, I guess, to me. This came from you, I think.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, like, wait, I recognize that bottle. Wait, Indian gifted? I've never heard that term before.
Well, technically, Indian.
Isn't it like it's just re-gifting?
Yeah. No, so it's just re-gifting because Indian gifting would be like you gave it to him and then you asked for it back.
Like the Indians selling their land or something. That seems extremely racist.
It's been a term for as long as I've been around.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Anyway,
you got the Indian burn and then you got the Indian gift.
So what's funny too is like, so that thing came in like a what's it called? Like a cardboard tube. Like it was like really fancy. Yeah, but it was like it's like a $25 whiskey.
No, I know.
Like I don't know why it came so like fancily wrapped.
You know, I'm kind of a Scotch guy.
Yeah,
and he was like, I don't really know much about it. And I looked at it and I was like, well, it doesn't have an age on it, so that's how you tell it's a great Scotch.
I'm like, dude, no, except it's not.
No, I know. It's so old they forgot to put the age on it.
No, it's so cheap they didn't want to waste the ink labeling the age on it is really what it is.
Right. And then we're going,
well, it's funny because you know who gave that to me was the guys across the hallway who moved out, and they were like, hey, like, we're not gonna drink this, do you want it? And I was like, I said, like, I'm not gonna drink it, but I'm not gonna say no. Yeah. Exactly.
And then Gator gave it to me. He's like, I'm not going to drink it. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll drink it.
But if anybody's going to drink it, it's going to be Josh.
Cheap whiskey and tangerine seltzer water.
What's the brand of the seltzer water?
It's Dollar Tree brand.
Tangerine. Now, that's going to be an interesting flavor.
Yeah. I'm excited about
Orange and whiskey. I don't know if that would be my go-to mix. Although I guess isn't that kind of an old fashioned?
Kind of. I mean, yeah, it's got orange zest in it, but also a lot of scotches do have like citrus flavoring in them, like notes of citrus. So I don't think it's going to hurt it at all. And in fact, I mean, at least I'm not doing it to a $70 bottle of whiskey, right? Like,
at least you're not mixing the grape with the Japanese whiskey. At least you're not
and getting roasted by a trailer park.
I mean, worse things have happened.
Right. So anyway, raise your glasses, ladies and gents. Dicks and dickettes, we've missed you. We haven't cheersed in a while, so let's make this one special. Here's to all of our followers, all of our beautiful subscribers, even the one with the little dick that we haven't talked to in forever.
You know what? Here's to all our ugly subscribers too. You guys deserve it every once in a while.
The ugly ones. I mean, here it is. But look, we got a good one for you. We're happy to be back. Let's fucking dick around. Let's get to it.
Let's get it done, baby. Let's get her done.
That's not great.
Oh, I need a haircut. I'm getting one tomorrow.
I need a fucking haircut too, bro.
Let's see it. Show the world your beautiful
No, I gotta take
locks.
my headphones off and
It's
shit.
a whole thing. I know.
It's a whole thing. It's like I could do a half a thing right now, but not a whole thing.
I've only got enough in the fucking tube for half a thing. That's pretty funny. I like that.
I didn't get a nap today, so
That's
half
pretty
a thing's
funny.
about as far as I'm gonna go.
I like, dude, you're a fucking old man. You don't need a nap. Just drink your
I know I fucking collapsed at the Braves game.
Just drink your shitty $1.50 John Cena energy drink and get back at it.
Which, by the way, talk shit all you want, but it was confirmed by a fucking surgeon that my meniscus is shot as fuck. So.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about. Wait, so have you followed up with that at all? I'm assuming no.
So he told me that, like, basically, since I'm not an athlete and I like I really, I mean, really, like, I don't work out and I don't really do crazy shit. So
yeah, but you couldn't walk down the road, dude.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like, yeah, you're not like going to the gym every day, but like at the same time, you couldn't walk down the fucking road, man.
But I told him it was so weird. It's like going uphill, not a big deal. Steps, not a big deal. But like for some reason, like those long downgrades, that it was just killing me. It was like trying to stop myself. And that's when he was like, "Yeah, no, that's your fucking meniscus." And I was like, "God damn it.
It's fucked up."
Because I mean, you know, I walk around the neighborhood every once in a while. I go here, I go there, but it doesn't bother me. But I guess because Gator parked fucking 5 miles away, and like they were like,
dude, dude. The crazy thing about that is too, we had a parking pass that we could have used. That was literally like a 5-minute walk.
Disgraceful.
Yeah, I know. And he was like, "No," he was like, "No, we're gonna park close." And I was like, "All right, I guess I won't go get it then from my brother-in-law."
But no, I walked around the neighborhood yesterday a couple times, and it's a pretty decent walk. I probably walk like a mile, and it has uphills and downhills. But I basically took his advice. I've been taking 2 leave in the morning, 2 leave at night, and just kind of resting it. Like I'm not icing it or heating it or anything, but like it didn't hurt. I mean, because like the whole thing it wasn't really hurting. It was just like giving out on me. Like it just like my knee was buckling, and. Which is weird because I had a whole bunch of knee injuries and leg related injuries as a wrestler in high school, but it was the other leg. Like nothing ever happened to my left leg for some reason. But like
love that.
Now I guess I get in one one wrestling match with Mater and fall down a hill, and that's just it for my left leg now, I guess.
Then you're just kind of fucked.
Now I'm just like, it's kind of like, you know, when you're 18 or when you're 22 and you're active, and a doctor would be like, "Yeah, no, we probably need surgery. We're going to repair it, so you know it doesn't affect you." But you're 36, and Slater was like, "You don't really need it. Just just rest it for now."
I don't know. I would have gotten the surgery. I wouldn't have. I would be like, I need my fucking meniscus. Sorry, can you hear the dogs in the background?
Not too bad, but
okay, they're in the back yelling at somebody.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing is like, do I really want surgery right now? Like,
no,
not really. No, I really don't. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling better. It seems to be kind of. I don't think it's fully healed, but you know, he told me to call him in 2 weeks, so I'll call him next week.
Check in with the doctor. Check in with Dr. Kevin. You know, I actually ran into him coming out of the gym today as I was going in. And I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I just got a new Xbox, so we can play the show together. Like, come over this weekend to play the show." And he was like, "Really?" He lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. He was like,
his highlights stood up like a porcupine.
Yeah, exactly. They actually started glowing like neon. It was a whole thing.
He went Super Saiyan on you.
Let's go play the show.
That's fucking great. Anyway, yeah, it was a good time with the boys, but I don't know what happened. We lost Philbo. Oh no.
Sorry, they were losing their fucking minds. Sorry about that.
All right. But you went Super Saiyan on them.
Yeah.
And
baseball. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be hanging out this weekend probably. And I was like, yeah, college football's coming out. Like, we're gonna fucking play that shit.
Oh fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it
I'm
comes out. So it comes out on the 19th. It comes out next Friday. Is that next Friday? Yeah, it comes out next Friday. But I think you have early access to it if you have Game Pass on the 15th.
I don't do any of that shit.
No, it's not. You don't have to pre-order it. It's just if you have Game Pass, which is the only way that I can play it.
I just noticed, like, I canceled my Xbox Live when my Xbox died, and apparently I'm still paying for Game Pass.
Nice.
Yeah.
So get a new Xbox. Actually, so here's what I did. I got mine for like 200. Actually, no. I paid for a refurbished one from GameStop, and I only paid like $120 for an Xbox One S, which is like the newest one. So it was pretty affordable.
I'm gonna get like a refurb, or
yeah,
I might even go like the Let Go or the eBay route, because you can get them for pretty cheap.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, just do that. Your Facebook Marketplace, whatever the fuck's in the area. Oh, dude, you know what? That's what I should have brought up. Hold on, I want to bring up my Facebook Marketplace conversations, because I was kind of fishing for a couple just to fuck with some people, and I did get a pretty good one. Maybe I'll bring that up next episode, because I wasn't prepared for it. I almost forgot about it. But it was this like fucking haunted doll. It's like this possessed looking doll, and I was just like, I said like the craziest shit to this person, and this person kept talking to me for some reason. I have no idea why.
Dude, some people like being trolled. I don't know.
I guess they do. Dude, this shit was crazy though. Like it looked fucking wacky. So needless to say, I did not pay $140 for the fucking haunted ass doll.
I mean, that just sounds like a poor decision.
But really, what I should, for somebody who's selling something, I don't really want to like cause anybody too much, I don't know what's the right word, inconvenience. But it would have been hilarious had I been like, drive to a Walmart parking lot and I'll meet you there. It just never show up and be like, that's what you get for trying to sell fucking nonsense on the internet.
But maybe it is haunted.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
But also, like, I think things like that, they kind of attach to their owner. So it's kind of like that Goosebumps book where it's like the haunted camera, where you can smash it, you can throw it in the trash, you can take it to another state, but then when you get home, it's on the counter.
You can burn it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just sitting there taking a picture of you.
Right. Like, taking a picture of you. Taking a selfie. I mean, hey, if it's gonna pour me a drink and turn on the Xbox.
I think I just mixed two of them, because like one of them I think it was similar to like a doll or something like that. But the other one was the camera that, like, it was a Polaroid, like shake it like a Polaroid. But anytime you took a picture of somebody, they were gruesomely killed within like the next day.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good one. I like that.
It was a good one, but you could see in the Polaroid how they were gonna die. Kind of like
it was like a chainsaw's like eating them alive or something.
Yeah, it was like Final Destination Part 4 or whatever, where like they had all the pictures from the roller coaster, but you could see weird shit in the pictures.
Oh, I saw like 25 minutes of that movie once. Needless to say, I didn't keep watching it.
Dude, that was the second one. Like, it had some really gruesome shit in it. Like fucking
yeah, but it's like just not well written. It doesn't matter if you're dying because there's a clown orgy going on, and there's chainsaws falling from the ceiling, and somebody's praying to the devil. Dude, it's just not well written.
It's a classic slasher. It's not well written.
As paradoxical as what I just described sounds, it's not well written.
It's not well written. But I'm just saying, like there's the tanning bed scene with the super hot chick, like the super bitchy chick, like, where she gets there and she's topless. Yeah. And then it like locks down and all the tanning oil pours on it. And then it like shocks her and then lights on fire. Like,
yeah. Gotta love it.
I mean, it was some good titty meat for a while. And then it was just roasted titty meat after that. But
the sweater pups didn't survive
they stopped barking after a little bit.
Dude, so by the way,
who was that at the cabin that was so entertained by Scooter?
Yeah, he's like
he almost drowned in the hot tub.
Like, I feel like everybody almost drowned in the hot tub at one point.
Yeah, well, that's true, but it was because he was laughing so hard. Like, literally,
we can't talk about the cabin, Josh. We can't keep doing it. It's gonna be every episode we ever fucking have. But
well, this one's tainted now too, so we might as well just shut her down.
Shut her down. Turns into a full blown cabin episode. Actually, it doesn't have to turn into that because we actually have stories because it's been at least 2 weeks since we've talked about it. What do you want to do first? You want to do the Phillies?
Yeah, let's fuck the Phillies.
So no, I can't tell if that's a yes or a
let's
no.
do it.
Okay.
I mean, it's about the Phillies being dickheads yet again.
Right.
And
But the
it's like
Phillies
now, but
are.
now it's actually extending to their announcers, which they've been dickheads the whole time. But
well, it's fucking Philadelphia.
But this was in Atlanta, and they made fun of the Braves PA announcer. And like, because a PA announcer's job is to announce things that are going on in the stadium, events, what's coming up, who's up to bat, things like that.
Right.
But like they're not really color guys, but at the same time, they're upbeat. And this guy, so Phillies win, and he's just like, well, thanks for coming out to the park. It was a great bark in the park day. We had a great time, even if we didn't win. And, we'll see you guys next time, something like that. And then I guess he didn't realize, the Phillies announcer didn't realize that he still had a hot mic and he said, yeah, whatever. Ain't nothing but a G thing. It's so much fun losing. Yay. I'm like, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'd understand Bryce Harper talking shit because he's a turd on my dick, but at the same time, he's not playing the game; he's announcing the games. Yeah, if they ever, I guess after Bryce Harper retires in 5 years, if they ever win a World Series after that, will he get a ring? Yes, but that's not a real ring. That's kind of like the Ronnie picture behind me. We all know it's not real. But
whoa! Don't peel back the curtain too far there, Joshua.
Which, by the way, I have the other one with us with our banana hats.
But, see, that's a great one.
That's a great one.
Where is that? There's room up there for it.
There is. I'll put it up there. But by the way, you guys see the A. My stepson, he recently house sat / dog sat for me, and he's got a 3D printer and made me a pretty cool Atlanta Braves logo.
and to show his appreciation for the two most wonderful dogs on planet Earth, he gave you he 3D printed you
which he said, he's like, Romy just hit around the corner and barked at him the whole time.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Like, he had to go out front so she would come out and eat.
Did he actually? I would believe that. Yeah, I fucking believe that. Yeah. The two most completely normal and non-fucking psychopathic dogs on planet Earth. He was like, I had so much fun here.
First of all, Massey has warmed up to you, and she's definitely warmed up to Mater. So don't talk shit about Massey. Now, Romy is a fucking lunatic.
She's slow to warm up. I feel like, Romy, and the problem is, I feel like if it was just Massey, she actually wouldn't even bark that much. Like, Romy just fucking, it's like, I don't know what the fuck bad. It's like. It's bad.
It's just because she's one of those dogs. It's like a one-person dog. And I remember when we got her, I was out for 10 days because I came in contact with COVID. Thanks, 2020. But like, I was out for 10 days, and literally she was such a small puppy, and she just laid on me for like a week and a half.
Right.
And like, so now, I mean, she chases Thundercat around the house barking at her, and like and she's just a wild one. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. She has no context for life, I think, is really the problem.
No, like if it's not me, she can't fucking stand it.
Right.
But and I've suggested remedies, and they're not my favorite way to go, but at the same time, enough's enough for me. But Thundercat won't allow me because I was going to get her a bark collar. And I was like, they have training modes. So at first, when she freaks out like that, it's gonna zap her a few times. But they have like regulators on them to where it's not gonna kill them. Like it ramps up like the first 3 times, and then it hits them like 3 more times. But then it cuts off. Like if they keep going, if they can withstand that many zaps, then just keep fucking barking.
I think it'd be really funny though it's like her electroshock therapy. So like every once in a while she gets a zap, and then she's just like reading Shakespeare the next day. Like it turns out she just needed some serious, neuropathic correction.
Right. She's just,
but she's fine. Yeah.
She's sitting upright, smoking a cigar.
Yeah, smoking like a pipe.
Yeah.
Flipping through the channels. Oh
no, but there are other options. So we went with another option. So it was you can get
it wasn't the
this
Shakespeare
little
collar.
no, you can get this little like sonar gun kind of thing where you like beep it at her
so
when
you
she's
can so
barking.
you can see how fast she's running by when she's fucking booking it between the fucking rooms. Yeah.
Right. No, it's this thing. It's you can get the stationary ones, but this is one where you can actually like you can command and say no or stop or whatever command you want to give, and then you just give them a little boop, and then like it kind of they're like what the fuck, but that didn't work because she's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So I think she started enjoying it. She's like she saw it as S&M. She's like starting to bark. She's starting to bark because she enjoys the
she's
pain.
like
She slowly trots back into the other room.
She's like, oh gosh, hold on. She like goes to her crate for like 5 minutes, and you don't know why.
Smokes a cigarette and then comes back.
You're like, damn, where'd all my cigarettes go? Oh dude. God.
But anyway, yeah. So Master Lucas, he took good care of the house. I mean, granted,
Master Lucas.
Yeah, that's his name.
I didn't realize you were the Alfred to his Batman.
No.
Wouldn't that be crazy if like that's what he's actually been doing this whole time? He's been fighting crime. Like he was actually Batman. He's the Batman of King's Mountain. He's out there beating up people who try to roofie our podcast.
That actually would be the most crazy thing I've ever heard in my life.
Dude, that would actually like be kind of cool though. Think about
it. That's like so far against his personality and temperament. Like if he was actually doing that, he's pulling his fucking his.
He wanted to fight us. Well. He wanted to fight us. I don't know how.
He didn't want to. He's just talking.
I don't know about that. I got an official challenge. It felt like this whole podcast. We got to fight somebody.
We do have to fight somebody.
I mean, all this talk. We got to fight somebody.
Yeah, and
we'll fight like the children unwrapping shit on the YouTube channels with 10
we'll
million
Mac
viewers.
And Charlie on Always Sunny and just fight a pack of 12-year-olds. Like,
yeah, get our asses completely wiped. Yeah.
No, they destroyed them and they got in the car. He's like, dude, get out of here. I think we fucking killed some kids. Like,
oh my God.
Like Mac picks one of them up and just power bombs them into the stairs. Like,
oh my God. Oh my God. I guess maybe that's what by midget wrestling is so fun.
Dude, midget wrestling.
That's what we should
do. We can just stomp some midgets out.
Totally. I'll be like, Annie, when we get pregnant, there's gonna be midgets involved. Don't ask me why. It's gonna be a thing.
There will be. There will be.
There's gonna be a midget somewhere. God damn it!
I'll take care of it for you.
I'm sorry, a midget wrestler. He's a little person the second he steps outside of the ring, but in the ring he's a midget wrestler.
I'll be your midget wrangler. I'll find him. I'll keep him in check.
No, you'll be my little person wrangler for the
until
midget.
they put the spandex on.
Exactly.
And then
even when they put the spandex on, they're little people in spandex. When they step in the ring, that's
when they get to the squared circle.
Yeah, the squared circle.
But now I'll get my full ringmaster gear with my whip and everything.
You'll dress up like an 1890s circus barker.
Yes.
Like a ringleader. Yeah. You'll be like, I'm Josh P. Barnum. Like with this massive
grow my mustache out and curl it
exactly.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's such a bad idea.
There'll be like an elephant, like, coming through like on a little bouncy ball or something.
For some reason, I think Annie would be totally down with that, but I think her family would just be totally appalled by any of that.
Yeah, I think you're entirely correct, actually. Like, she'd be like, this is kind of cool.
He's like, I'm down.
Meanwhile, her mom's like literally fainting in the seats.
and then we ice the shit out of all of them.
And if you look, we pull it like Oprah, and if you look under your seat, you get an ice, and you get an ice.
Boom.
Bam. Boom, iced.
Gators riding a pony around, fucking hitting people with ices and shit.
Dude, it would be the greatest gender reveal ever.
Dude, we could put it together.
Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
I'm going to need a budget of about $5,000, but I can make it happen. I mean, look, those wrestling rings ain't cheap.
No, God, they ain't. They are not.
The little people come at a discount. But
you pay them half wages. Get it? Ah! Anyway,
I'm a normal sized person.
just kidding. They're people too, and they deserve full compensation for their
They
services.
are. I really, I've never, I've never actually been around or had a friend that was a little person,
Neither have I. I
but
mean, how
I,
could you? I'm sure they suck. I'm just kidding. For all of you out there, that's a joke. You're gonna be Josh needs a minute, I think.
that was so bad. That was so bad.
Dude, it's not. It's literally not worse than anything else we've done.
Fucking derailing. Like, I mean, it's not worse than like my my R word rant.
Oh
Or
god, no, it's not. It's definitely not worse than that. I don't. That might be the worst thing we've ever done. Yeah, the
well,
non-consensual relations
not
word,
consensual sexing word.
not the Down syndrome word.
No, that's hard R. But
Yep, that's hard R.
dude, speaking of that episode, I was thinking. Now,
Can we not? Can we not speak about that episode? Can we just keep it moving forward?
it had one of the most offensive things we've done, but also one of the best things we've done. And I was thinking, I saw a story about I think it was in South America somewhere. I think it was like Colombia or something. Surfers are literally fleeing from like packs of rabid seals or sea lions.
What? Hold on, I gotta look this up.
There's like just packs of like just rabies ridden sea lions or seals in the
what? This is crazy. Surfers flee
surfers
rabid seals. Yeah. This is from boingboing.com though. So hold on, let me see. Okay, here we go. Here's the Guardian.
That's where I get all my news.
I actually election coverage. I go straight to boing boing.
Right.
Oh my god, my dog.
But yeah, I was thinking in that scenario, if you're a surfer and you see rabid seals like just foaming at the mouth coming at you, then
you would freak the fuck out.
But what better to have on the shore than a murder ostrich? Like you just
seal control for sure.
Yeah, no, you just bait them up to the like breaking waves, and the murder ostrich unleashes on them.
We just convert the Thunderbolt cops to like WMA managers. But also, they're just like out there. They go out there with like M16s, like shooting all the seals in the water, gunning them down. They're like, "Yeah, get some seal, yeah." Like the helicopter door gunner in any Vietnam or Vietnam reference sci-fi movie. Looking at you, fucking Avatar. Anyway,
like you're talking about the helicopter gunner from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah,
he's like, any of them that run are VC. What about the ones that don't? They're well-trained VC. He's just fucking letting loose.
Yeah, and he's like, how do you shoot women and children? Well, you lead them a little less. Like, that's like the most fucked up. That's the most fucked up thing, dude. Oh, dude, anyway.
The second half of that movie was fucked. Like the first, we've talked about this. The first half was fucked, but the second half was fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
But dude, I mean, confirming with a few people that I've spoken to, that's kind of what it was like.
Wait, you've spoken to the people that have? Oh, you're talking about Vietnam. I thought you were talking about the seals. I was like, who do you know that's been attacked by the rabid seals? The seals are like Vietnam.
Which, by the way,
they're in the water speaking Vietnamese, man. I don't know where they're coming from. I'm winging out, man.
They're Vietnamese seals, and they're rabid.
We went out beyond the wire, dog. I can't.
They just kept saying, me so horny, me love you long time.
Yeah, they're like the STD locusts or whatever. They're just trying to fuck everything.
So here's the question that I want to ask: if a shark eats a rabid seal, do they then get rabid?
I don't know. I thought only mammals could get rabies.
I was about to say, is there anything scarier than a rabid shark? It's scarier than a rabid seal to me.
That'd be fun. See, that's what the next like, Jaws movie is going to be. It's going to be like, we bioengineered a shark that could get rabies. and it's 400 fucking
Rabid Sharknado.
Yeah, like what are those terrible Jason Statham Megalodon movies where the shark is like literally the size of like fucking Manhattan, just comes at him. No, but here, let me read you
Dude,
the. Let me read you the. Hold on, let me read you the
cool
first
shark
sentence.
movie out there?
No, I mean Sharknado is hilarious, but that's about it. Let me read you the first.
Is there a good besides
The
Deep Blue
original
Sea or
Jaws.
whatever it was, the one with
Was that the
Deep
surfer
Blue
one?
Sea. No, that was Into the Blue, which I just watched that in the
What?
hotel last week.
Have you been watching a lot of shark related movies lately?
Well, that wasn't shark related.
I thought you said it was.
No, that one wasn't. Deep Blue Sea was the one with
What is this
LL Cool
conversation
J,
right now?
Samuel L. Jackson, like where they were in that like research station underwater, but then they got trapped and there was a giant shark.
Oh, what was that? What's the one? What's the other one where they're in a research station? It's actually a decent movie, but there's like an alien under the ocean or something like that.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
No, that one's actually that one's actually not a
You
bad. I
turned
don't
the
say
corner on that
bad
one.
movie,
I don't
but
know.
it's not a bad movie. But no, but let me read you the first sentence of this article because it's hilarious.
Is this from Boing Boing?
No, this isn't. Unfortunately, no. This is from the Guardian. A little
Okay.
bit more reputable than Boing Boing, I guess. But the headline is everyone was paddling to get away. Seals with rabies alarm South Africa surf. So it's South Africa. And then the first sentence of this is hilarious. It's happened to me. Oh my god, the dogs. It's happened to me dozens of times. I'm riding a wave when out of the corner of my eye I see a black shape coming up beneath me. Like, first of all, what?
Boing Boing.
First of all,
Dude.
we're not talking about what happens at home.
Right. But also, like, all puns aside and all innuendos aside, innuendo. But like, if that keeps happening to you, stop going there.
Fucking got him with it. Hold on, this puppy is
stop right. I can't hear it, by the way. So if you can tolerate it, because it's not coming through on your badass road mic.
He's coming to jail. He's in jail right now. I incarcerated the one black member.
Did you rough him up at least?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I beat him with the nightstick a couple of times. He knows better now.
You hit him with the giant flashlight a couple times.
Yeah, the tackling. Yeah, you've been a bad boy. You've been a bad boy today, buddy. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the whole situation. Speaking of big black things coming from below, the fucking
sounds like a Sudbury Saturday night.
Oh, you know what we didn't get in Shoresy season 3 was the French announcer guys. Thank God.
Oh, that's true.
That's probably why it was better. Laurence Leboeuf. Yeah.
Laurence Leboeuf.
Well, she was on there because they had the talk show.
Panini.
She was on there. She was on there because they had the talk show with all the girls who had dated JJ.
Yeah, which I don't know. It wasn't quite the smoke show that I would expect, but
no, it wasn't. I feel like Laurence Leboeuf may be the hottest one of them all.
Laurence Leboeuf. No, dude, the chick that he cheated on her with in season 1 was hotter.
No, I don't think so. I thought she was hot.
I'm not really into redheads. We'll just leave
Jesus
it at that.
Christ, it's like I'm having a prison riot in here.
What are you doing? What's happening right now?
I don't know what's happening. There's a lot happening. There's fucking a lot happening.
Where's the dog butler?
Well, that's a good question, Josh. That's a good question. I've never actually wanted him to be here more. I've never needed an interruption more.
John, interrupt the show, please.
Oh God, we need it. But yeah, dude. What were we just talking about? Seals. I'm getting so distracted.
Seals.
So okay, let's talk about
Rabbit Seal Team 6.
Oh no, let's talk about the song that we made together pre-show with Kale Son. How do you say his name? Kale Sonnen?
Kale Sonnen.
Kale Sonnen. I feel like it's like one word. Chale
Yeah.
Sonnen. Is he like Irish or something?
I have no idea, but he's like, when he speaks, he's very American.
Oh
So,
my god.
yeah, you're in doggy hell right now. Now talk shit about my dogs, Philbo. Go ahead, talk shit about my dogs. I haven't heard my dogs at all. Where are they? That's weird. I've got the worst dogs on the planet. So weird.
Sorry. Normally you don't have to carry the show. Normally that's my job because you have to go pee 13 times.
Well, not today, sir.
Shots fired. Anyway. Yeah, so Chael Sonnen. So he sends out all these tweets. So hold on, give us the background because I feel like not everybody knows who he is. I didn't know who he was.
Well, if you watch UFC and you've watched it in the last 10 years, you know who Chael Sonnen is. Like Chael Sonnen, he was a pretty predominant middleweight fighter, known best for getting like 3 title shots and never getting the title. But he was always the biggest shit talker. But he's very intelligent. Like he's got like 2 degrees, and one is in. He's got like a literary background,
and one is in kicking ass.
And the other's from the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
but no, he most famously Anderson Silva was undefeated for fucking ever, and then he fought him, and he was whipping the shit out of him for 4.5 rounds, and then for some reason, like a dumbass, steps into a kick and gets knocked out. And
wow.
But then he just talks shit. He's like not Conor McGregor level talking shit or Nate Diaz, but he's up there to where he'll just like mentally pick you apart before the fight. And he was known for his shit talking. So naturally, after he retired, they made him a personality. So like on all their little pre-fight shows. And
so there's like, hope for you yet.
Right. Oh, I can chirp with the best of them. But no, he's actually like a big time guy in the UFC as far as like their pre-game shows, their post fight shows, their their Wednesday update. Like he does all that shit. And apparently he just went on this wild rampage over a few days and was just calling out Dana White, who's the fucking boss, and Conor McGregor, who's the biggest paid fighter of all time in the UFC.
Also Dana White, like a lot of people
big time fighters.
A lot of people really respect Dana White too, so there is that.
Well, Dana White,
I feel like he's kind of like
he's done a lot of he's done a lot of crazy shit, and he's done a lot of shit that people look down on. Like, I mean, he's an avid cocaine addict, and like
so am I.
He's a misogynist, and
so
it happens. But
bad.
Like he's well, I mean, this show's like misogyny driven. Like if my Honda runs on
look, it doesn't come from this guy. Who's got 2 thumbs and is not a misogynist? This guy.
If the Type R runs on 93 octane, we run on misogyny. But
to be fair, it's all comedy.
To be fair,
yeah.
But yeah, I know. But I also have one of the. She's not a feminist, but like one of the strongest women I've ever known is my wife. So don't worry, she can take the
both
beating.
Mentally and physically.
she can take the beating. She's small, but she's sturdy. But no, so he went on this tirade and just absolutely lit everybody the fuck up, and it was some gnarly shit. And then on Monday, he just comes out and was like, yeah, I was hacked. No, I don't know what happened.
I love, And with what we were talking about pre-show is we were made up the Shaggy song. We were like, they caught me tweeting in the shower. It wasn't me.
They watched me tweet on the counter.
It wasn't me. I was tweeting in the kitchen. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. They even caught me on camera.
It wasn't me. When I heard the key torn in the doorknob, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
We were banging on the floor.
I even did it on Instagram. It wasn't me.
I was tweeting upside down hanging from a rope. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I did it at an Applebee's. It wasn't me.
I did it on the bar at the Applebee's. It wasn't me. Which, first of all, that's probably like par for the course. That's probably like an average night at an Applebee's. People banging on the fucking bar. Jesus Christ. Have we mentioned how much Applebee's kind of sucks?
Yeah, we have.
I know we have. But yeah, the whole fucking, like, I just thought it was hilarious. He literally just pulled the old, I was hacked. And the funny thing is too, like the way he describes it is fucking hilarious. He says, the quote, I've been hacked. Well, I've been hacked by a friendly hacker. Like the hacker himself has got a hold of me to let me know that it is him and that I would like the passwords back. All you need to say is to him, hey, I would like the passwords back. So like, why didn't you fucking say that to him? Like, why even say that? Just say I've been hacked and leave it at, like, if that's going to be your defense, whether or not it's true, just leave it at that. Like, also, don't go into detail and be like, it's also not how it works. It's also not how it works.
Like, I need my
like, you know your password. You know your fucking password.
And if you change the password, it's your fucking email.
Right. He can't hack it again. Like, I don't understand. Right. I mean, he could try. He would have to hack it again.
But what you have to understand about that is
it's just so lazy too. Is the funny part. He's like,
so
fuck it, it wasn't me.
He's like, yeah, nobody gives a fuck.
He's like, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. But no, the crazy thing is that's what do you call it? Like a confirmed account. Like it's got the little check mark. So
no, like, verified,
verified. So you can't just change the status or any of the information on that. It's got like 7 levels of security on it. And even if it was hacked, they like those are the ones that X.
Well, no, but it's funny because the story says I was gonna ask this because the story says tweets too. Do we still call them tweets?
I thought we called them X's now. I don't know.
Are they? I feel like they're posts.
I feel like one of the most hard R stupid things that have happened in the last few years
renaming Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh God.
Anyway, it's just, I mean, nice try, bro. Like, I guess some people bought it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I think you went on a cocaine and alcohol bitch.
According to Elon Musk in July 24th, 2023, tweets should now be called X's. So I guess we were right. But like, sorry, Elon Musk, your naming convention here is just not for me.
So who in the world calls them X's?
Elon Musk. That's about it.
Elon
that's literally him and his PR team. That's literally the only people.
While he's impregnating every female within a 5 foot radius.
He just keeps Grimes on retainer. So like, because they're having like their 3rd or 4th kid now. Or something crazy like that. And they haven't been together in like 4 or 5 years.
But he impregnated like 2 other chicks, right?
Yeah. No, he's got kids with like 3 or 4 different women. And he's got 8 or 9 or 10 kids
in the
now.
Dick Hall of Fame because he's slanging kids.
He's like he heard about Nick Cannon and got personally offended, and he's like, those are rookie numbers.
But is he like Roman Orthodox? Does he not believe in birth control?
No. So it's actually, and like, I mean, I kind of like, this is the thing about Elon Musk. Like, I'm not a fanboy. I'm not going to sing his praises, but he does practice what he preaches. His idea for this is, and it's a real thing, and I'm going to talk about it for like 5 seconds and we'll move on because it's a serious thing. The world's population is rapidly decreasing, like to a point where it'll literally crash the world economy.
So he's taking it into his own
literally
hands.
So that's what he says. He's like, I'm gonna do my part and have 45 children or whatever the fuck.
So he's going full Starship Troopers.
He's like,
I'm doing my part.
yeah literally he's going full on Starship Troopers. He's just like finding homeless women on the side of the street, like, hey, let's go. I'll give you $40 million to have 7 children with me. Like, it's ridiculous. So, but that's really what it is. And like, more power to him. He can't single-handedly reverse the trend, but good luck to him, I guess.
I mean, he can have a lot of fun trying.
He's gonna have a lot of fun trying. Which is funny because like I've never listened to an interview with him and said, that's a sexy man right there. Like, I'm a straight guy, but I can be like, oh man, like, that guy's attractive. Like Jay Timbo, who we're going to talk about in a minute. Like, he's always been attractive. Like your Brad Pitts, sure. Elon Musk never jumped to the front of my like mind and be like, that's a sexy man.
Even after all the hair plugs and plastic surgery, he's still not a good looking man. Like, you remember the picture that surfaced several years ago where he was just the dork with no hair sitting in front of a old school Macintosh?
That's what he sold. Well, that's what he sold PayPal.
Not an attractive man,
dude. I mean, he's better now than he was then. That's for sure. Here, I'm gonna pull up the picture on the show real quick.
But I'm just saying, like, so he doesn't he doesn't walk into a nightclub and chicks just flock to him. maybe now that people know who he is, but like
as aggressively. And who's this other guy? The other guy did PayPal, like Peter somebody. I forget the other guy's name. But
I don't
like
know.
as aggressively like English and like basic as this guy looks, Elon Musk still looks so bad. Oh god. It's just it's
Oh
rough.
god. But
It's
yeah,
rough.
like I said, he's not pulling all these chicks. He's not pulling puss on his looks. He literally
Oh,
walks in with a $20,000 Cartier tennis
right.
bracelet, and he's
Right.
like, "Hey, who wants this?"
Yeah, it just throws him out like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fucking Mardi Gras.
right. He wears them in like
He
beads.
tries
Like,
he tries buying his fucking Tesla Cybertruck
yeah.
and just throws him out the window.
He wears fucking Cartier necklaces and like fucking beads at Mardi Gras and just throws them out.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
who wants this dick? You? All right.
Dude,
Room
honestly,
526.
dude, now that
Room
I think about it,
526.
yeah, it comes with the hotel key attached to it.
Right. It's got its own elevator. You'll find it. Just ask the front desk.
Literally. I mean, literally. Like he's got a. I mean, how does he not just think to myself, I'm gonna buy every hotel I stay at so that I can own it?
Right.
Because he could.
Because you can.
Because he fucking could. Like literally buy a hotel in every single major city in America and be like, all right, I'm gonna stay here every time I come.
I own this shit, bitch.
Right. Just say that everywhere you go.
And then even a married chick, like you see a hot married chick, and then he just walks up and gives a $50,000 Rolex to the husband. He's like, "Yeah, just going up." Like,
just send her up when I'm ready. How do we know we're ready? I'm always
like,
ready.
you get a Rolex and a jet ski.
Yeah.
Just fucking like,
I'll
get her ready.
I'll be like, honey, you know what you got to do.
We'll go lingerie shopping. She'll be up later.
Oh, and here's $1 million.
Right. She just wears a dress containing $2 million worth of cash on the way back down.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Listen, that's a decent proposal.
I mean, yeah. Wasn't there a movie called Indecent Proposal? It's the opposite of that.
That's
movie.
why I said that.
Yeah. It's the opposite of that.
Which I mean, $1 million. Look, $1 million for a guy to fuck your wife. Would you do it?
I want to say no.
I want to say no, but
I want to say no.
Is there.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, put the money in the room and we'll see. I mean, I'm probably gonna say it. I feel like I'm saying no because it's just like, would Annie say no? I don't know. That's the other thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I would hope she would say no.
I think the chicks are the first to go for it.
Well, I mean, if the situation was reversed, I mean, think about it. Like, yeah, it'd be hard to say.
I would have sex with a man for $1 million.
I feel like Annie would like cheer me on. She'd be like, "Yeah," but she'd be like, "Go get it, Queen."
No, Thundercat would be like, "Why are you still drinking? You're gonna have a dick."
Why do you have performance anxiety? Just here.
Right.
Here's a picture of me. Go take care of business.
Right. I'll watch. I'll help if you need.
Right.
Literally, it would be one of those my dick and her pushing kind of thing. Like, just fucking do it.
Oh God.
But
anyway,
but the whole sucking dick thing. Now that's going to cost.
I like how we got to this conversation from Elon Musk. Like shit derails real fucking fast on this show.
It does.
You got to keep up. You got to keep up.
But especially with all the stuff that's happened with celebrities lately, it's like, dude, these people get all this fucking money, and then like they see the sky's the limit, and then just weird shit starts happening. Like.
Well, you lose all semblance. And here's, I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm gonna get very philosophical really quickly. But like seriously, like it is something that like when you start gaining money and you can just do whatever you want with no consequences, like it literally it changes you. It literally changes you. You become a different person.
Well, it doesn't change you, and we've talked about this. And Adam Carolla had a really good quote on this, which was. It doesn't change who you are.
Right.
It exemplifies your traits, and it gives you access to anything that you would ever want to do. So literally it's like you point yourself in a direction and just let it rip.
Right.
And I mean, from all we know now and I'm sure that's not the last, like the P. Diddy thing isn't going to be the last thing that comes out, but it's going to keep like the dominoes are falling.
There's been a weird number of let's just call it reports about celebrities having inappropriate, non-consensual relations with
I saw
people
a
who are.
thing.
I'm having like a light bulb. There's like 13 light bulbs going off as I'm thinking for fucking words around this. But yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of that going on, and I'm no conspiracy theorist, but like one thing has kind of led to another in the last few years.
So I saw something on Reddit, and it didn't put names, but you can infer.
Right.
Would you rather spend a weekend on the island or a weekend on the boat?
I feel like, ooh, that's actually a good question. I don't know. I feel like the boat.
Well, it depends on if I'm a 14-year-old girl or not.
Right. Well, I'm assuming that's the context.
Am I me or a 14-year-old girl?
Right. Because if I'm me, I'm going to the island because I feel like I can kind of get away from. I can swim out in the ocean a little bit, you know.
I
can get away from it.
You can put your socks on and get a tan.
Yeah, I could, dude. Just sit me at the beach. I won't even know anything that's going on. They'll like fly me out there, and I'll be like, "I'm sorry, I'm too busy wearing my socks on the beach to know that I'm supposed to like go to a room and get an inappropriate massage or something." Like, sorry, I'm in my paradise over here. I'd be like, "Why are there a bunch of girls, like young, like underage girls here?" I don't know. I'm not even thinking twice about it.
Why are they drinking cognac? I don't know.
Why are they all like passing out Bill Cosby style in Jeffrey Epstein's bedroom? I can't put two and two together.
No, they were groomed properly. They were way more well trained than that.
Oh, I know. It was like, we don't need to get into it here. It's pretty bad. If you haven't looked into the Jeffrey Epstein thing, you should look into the Jeffrey Epstein thing. That's about as much as we're gonna say.
But now you think about the boat, and look, it's a yacht, so there's jet skis on it. Like I could just go out jet skiing.
I mean, have you ever seen? I love it. It's is it a Dane Cook joke or a Daniel Tosh joke? Where he's like, I've never seen anybody not smiling on a jet ski.
Right. Meanwhile, Kenny Powers is getting his dick sucked on the panty dropper.
Literally. with the crack whore. I'm sorry, the crack sex worker. Sorry, TikTok.
Can we not say whore?
I don't know. I don't know what we can. It doesn't matter. We can say whatever we want because we still don't have permission to go live on TikTok, and we're still doing it anyway. So.
Wait, are we live on TikTok or not?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, there's a way around it. There's a way around everything.
Take that, TikTok.
Right. Take that, big talk.
There's a big black thing coming up from under you.
It's the Dickin' Around podcast.
Cooter loves his callbacks.
Oh God, Cooter does love his callbacks. That should be like a session of the show, like a what is it? Fucking what did I say? Session. You know what I'm talking about? A segment of the show.
Session.
Yeah, just a whole session.
That sounds dirty.
A whole episode. A whole session with Cooter. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I grew up with a guy that actually he was very outspoken about his masturbating, and he would call them.
Of course he was.
And he would call them whack sessions.
Oh God.
And literally, it was the grossest. He was really cool guy, but it was so fucking gross. Like it'd be like, "Yo, man, we're gonna head over to such and such's house." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna hit a quick whack session. I'll be right over." And
hit a quick whack session. But like, why? But like, why say that? Like, you can. There's just so much you could just leave the imagination. Hey, I'm gonna need about 20 minutes and some lotion, and I'll be right over.
Or just say, "I'll be over." You can simplify
just say that, or just say I'll be over,
or just be a normal person and say,
right.
Yeah, I'll be over in a little bit,
and not discuss masturbating.
Right, but no, he openly discussed it, like his techniques and shit.
His techniques, Jesus Christ! How many? I get that there's different. Like, we don't need to go into it. I get that there's different ways to do it because the entire episode, the whole entire rest of the episode is going to be how do you jack off, Josh? And I don't really want to have that conveation.
Well,
I'm just saying I understand.
We don't need to get into that, but like I thought
we don't need to get into it. But the way that I do it is,
but the way. No, hang on. No, it's so. All right, let me readjust.
Reel it back in a little bit. Reel it back in.
We reel it back in, but I like. Before I heard it anywhere else from the internet, anywhere else, he's the one that was doing the stranger.
I'm sorry, what is the stranger?
So that's where if you're a righty,
is it the hash slinging slasher?
No, if you're a righty, you go lefty, but you literally directly sit on your left hand,
yeah,
and it goes numb.
What is that? It's from a show, though. That's from a show. What TV show?
I don't.
Is it from Always Sunny?
No.
It's from something like that, though.
It is, but it's been referenced it's several times over the course of the last 2 decades, but this guy was a fucking pioneer. Like this was before any of these shows.
He was getting tax breaks for it. That's how early he was doing it.
Right. No, he's still getting residuals. He's still getting like 20-cent checks every 2 weeks in the mail.
I get royalties for how much I jacked off in the fucking 2000s. Can you imagine?
I'm just saying, I remember thinking like,
I guess that's what it's like to be Ron Jeremy.
But it takes a lot to make me uncomfortable. But that made me so uncomfortable. Like,
I mean, why wouldn't it? Like, that's fucking weird, man. You don't talk about that.
But I'm saying, and it wasn't like the one-on-ones were really uncomfortable. But when he's just sitting there, we're watching like a basketball game and there's 5 guys and he's talking about jacking off. And I'm like, look, we all do it. We get it. We're teenage boys.
You take him aside. Hey, man, there's something I want to talk to you about real quick.
Don't touch me.
But no. Hands to yourself.
No.
You like go to high five at the end.
Yeah.
You're like,
he's the one guy we never high five. Like he's always left hanging.
Yeah. Like, you're like fist bumps, bro.
That's the God's honest truth.
You're like, that was a real.
Everybody was like, you know why? You know why?
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I don't know your hygiene regimen after these sessions.
Right.
So
I feel like you got to walk around with a bottle of fucking sanitizer.
Right. This is before the world went crazy, so nobody was washing their hands anyway. Right. So God knows.
We used to be a proper country where nobody washed their hands. God damn it.
But he always smelled good. He smelled like a sage lotion.
Well, I wonder why. But his hands smelled amazing. It was like a scented candle.
He was always so moisturized.
God damn it. This is like one of those episodes where it's like, how many fucking times can we break each other?
What are we doing right now?
We're talking about your friend from 20 years ago jacking off. That's what we're doing right now.
I would say something, but I'm not going to. We're just going to keep Pandora's box closed.
That's a really good idea, actually. Yeah. So let's go to the Taco Bell story, because I'm really upset by what the story actually is versus what it could have been.
What it could be, and we'll explain what it can be.
Right. So the story is Taco Bell has opened, like, the story says they're opening a retirement community in California, but that's not what they did.
No, the headline is very deceiving.
Right. It's extremely deceiving because the headline, and like, normally this is like detrimental to society, but I want to go ahead and call out Fox 11 Los Angeles and say, you guys need to do a better job, especially in an election year. If you guys are going to be going out there and saying that Taco Bell is not opening retirement communities, like, I need better reporting, okay? We used to be a proper fucking country.
That's why I go straight to boing boing.
God damn it. Straight to boing boing. So the fucking story is very, like we said, very misleading. They actually they opened up this like 2-day like experience.
It's like a day camp for idiots.
Right. And the funny thing is the quote in the story is the luxurious, I'm going to do air quotes for when it's quote. So I'll do here, the quote unquote luxurious experience will offer quote unquote senior-inspired recreation and cross-generational activities, unquote, such as early morning tea times, afternoon aerobics, and pickleball matches for anyone ages 21 and older. And everybody in the picture is like 25 years old. It's not an early retirement community. It's an event for millennials. Yeah, weekend membership costs $150 and includes overnight accommodations. So this is like an ongoing thing. I thought it was a one-time thing. This is an ongoing thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Weekend membership costs $100 and it includes overnight accommodations for the ticket and a guest with full access to amenities, recreation, dining, and entertainment.
So you do get to sleep there, because when I read it, it
Thank
seemed
God.
like it was a day camp. Because they offer day passes.
Yeah, they do offer day passes. Yeah,
but then it ends at 8, and then the taco orgy begins, I guess.
I guess that's if you scroll to the bottom of your schedule that they in the PDF form on the website.
There's nothing better for like
it just says Liv Moss at the bottom.
Like for a vigorous night of sex than eating a shit ton of Taco Bell.
Than a fucking cheesy gordita, or than a $5 box from Taco Bell, you know?
Right. A bean and cheese.
Right. But like, this is the most random thing. Like, why? Like, why? Like, this has nothing to do with Taco Bell. Like, it'd be different if it was like there's gonna be like we're gonna bring you chihuahuas and you're gonna eat Taco Bell 3 times a day. Like, what the fuck is the point of this? Like, why? Like, I literally can't wrap my head around the reason. I mean, obviously it's a PR slash like marketing stunt, but like, what does it accomplish? It just gets stories in the news. Is that the whole fucking point?
Well,
Like
we're talking about it.
the other thing about, I guess you're right. Well, we don't matter. The other thing about this, it's kind of like Coca-Cola like advertising. Like, obviously Coca-Cola takes a different approach where like they actually run commercials, but like nobody, like who out there doesn't know about Coke? Like who out there doesn't know that Taco Bell exists? Like who out there needed to go to this retirement? It's just out there saying, you know what? I think I'm gonna give this Taco Bell a try. I'm gonna pay $150 and swing by here on the weekend and have sex with 13 different 65-year-olds.
One of the amenities is they get you drunk after 8 p.m. and then at 3 a.m. you order DoorDash from downstairs and they fuck you.
You get really, it's LA, so you get really stoned.
Yeah.
And then at 3 a.m. you order a bunch of Taco Bell.
And they bring it up and they fuck your order up. And
exactly. Yeah, they hand it off to a chimpanzee who quickly beats it against the wall for 35 minutes.
Right.
Spits in it a little bit.
Soggy ass crunchy tacos.
And somehow you open it up and there's a French fry in there. You don't even know.
At the same time,
part of your order.
Okay, so Taco Bell shit. We can both agree.
But it's Taco good Bell shit.
Dude, I told you, like,
nothing slaps. I haven't eaten Taco Bell in like 5 years. Well, no, that's not true. I ate at the bachelor party, but before then, I hadn't eaten it in like years. Like,
you did eat it at the bachelor party.
Yeah, but it's like it's there for a very specific thing.
You also ate it in the bathroom.
I was hungry and I had to throw up, so like put the two and two together. Sometimes these things just happen, Josh.
The only proper place to eat Taco Bell is in the fucking shitter.
I mean, I can dispose of it very quickly after I put it in my face.
There's no accidents.
No, I'm always very prepared. I'm a Boy Scout, hilarious. If you will. I'm always fucking prepared.
But no, the only thing I'll defend about Taco Bell is there's this, I'm sure they exist elsewhere, but there's the only redeemable, I don't even know if it's redeemable, but it was fucking good. But it was in the state of South Carolina, so I'm really stepping on my own toes here.
Wow.
I'm really stepping on my own toes here.
I'm recording.
Bryce Harper was there. And
Bryce Harper ate it.
Yeah. But
somehow the Liberty Bell, like it would involve Philadelphia as well. It was a whole thing.
So there was an establishment that on Sunday, it's a Taco Bell / KFC, and on Sunday they put out a big buffet, and it's Kentucky Fried Chicken and tacos, and you can make your own Taco Bell tacos, and it's all fresh and all stuff.
I think I've read about that in the Bible. Is that called heaven?
Yeah. Dude, it's as close as you can get to West Virginia. Almost heaven.
That might be the best thing in South Carolina.
But I'm talking about, dude, like everything on the fucking bars, everything that you would want Taco Bell to put on your tacos, like you can build it. It's got the meat, it's got every ingredient, but then it also has like the Mexi ranch, the Chipotle ranch, the jalapeno ranch, the fucking
the 13 ranches that they have.
No, it's got like without the packets, you have access to just the hot sauces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does this still exist? There's no way this still exists.
I don't know. It was on the way back to Charleston, and I can't remember exactly the town it was in, but it was like next to a truck stop or something. Wow. But so whatever, like I get a drumstick and some mashed potatoes, and I go back and just ravage tacos. Like
nice.
But they also
and first of all, that's the correct order. You get the KFC first, and then you eat the tacos. You don't do it the other way around.
Correct. you gotta lay it down and then mash on top.
Right. Exactly. The foundations is the mashed potatoes.
It was like why is this not everywhere? Like fuck Papas and beer. I would go to this every Sunday.
You know, that's a good fucking question, Josh. That's a good fucking question.
But dude, they had all the accoutrement, and then they also had all of the things that you need. Like, I mean, it's paper plates, but they're like square paper plates, perfect for tacos. Right. And then they also I have several of them, but you know the little taco holders, the little zigzags. where you actually like put your shells in and build. They've got paper ones of those, so you can just set 3 fucking hard shells in there and build your shit.
What does it mean to have a paper one though? What does that mean?
Well, so they don't have to wash
like,
it.
Is it like cardboard? Oh, I see. Like, okay, I see what you're saying. No, I was thinking like
a little cardboard stand for them.
I was thinking like literally like an 8x11 sheet of paper.
No, so you can stand 3 tacos up and just build them without fighting, like moving them and doing all that shit.
Without punching the 400-pound grandma.
Dude, I mean, this was probably like 8 years ago, but at the same time, I put down like 40 tacos, kid.
Dude,
like,
I bet by far you were the skinniest person in that room.
It was close.
Yeah, it was you and that one other guy who's like 18 years old and like could literally eat the entire buffet and and he's like 6'7", will still be 110 pounds. Like it doesn't matter.
Pretty much.
It was you and him, and everybody else was like on Medicare.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, because
now they'd be on Ozempic, I guess.
Dude, I love a good Mexican buffet. Like, I love a Mexican buffet.
It's it's not something you find in nature very often. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of Mexican buffets.
You got to seek them out. Like, I found one in Savannah, and
what was the one in Savannah?
I forget the name of it, but it was
clearly not good enough.
No, it was good. I went there all the time. It was on Wilmington, but
well, that's why it was on Wilmington.
Yeah, it was on Wilmington, but it was so fucking good, and it was only Saturdays and Sundays. But dude,
wow,
I would go Saturdays and Sundays if I was off.
I would go both days
because you're talking
so
about,
nice.
Like,
I had to get it twice.
But the difference is, I've always loved like a fresh, crispy Taco Bell taco, but I like to build it yourself. And it's all the same ingredients. It's so fucking good. Like, to not have a 16-year-old hard R stupid person just smashing shit into your taco.
Right.
Like, to actually, I mean, so fucking good. Yeah. But
literally have a tribe of bonobos assemble it for you.
Yeah. But no, we have we have one near here. Maybe we can hit that up when you come up here. A Mexican buffet.
Oh, okay. They're gonna say a Taco Bell. I was like, believe it or not, I got one near here too.
No,
they're like slowly. They've been spreading across the nation. I mean, it's the whole.
But it's called Los Arcos, and it's got the good shit too. Like, it's got the full taco bar, it's got the salad bar, it's got but it has all your favorites that you want from a Mexican restaurant, like pizza and wings. And
Mexican pizza might literally be the worst pizza. Like, I feel like I've had Hawaiian pizza that was better than Mexican pizza.
Mexican pizza is bad. I don't like it. But it's taco pizza is fucking good.
That's true, but that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's not even close to being the same.
We're talking about apples and oranges here, folks.
Yeah, Mexican pizza is like Juarez,
right?
And taco pizza is like
Cancun,
Victoria, Canada. Yeah, Cancun. That's a good one. Well, we got 5 minutes left. So I'm gonna save the hot dog whiskey pairings for next episode because that's a good one. Because we could talk about that for literally like 45 minutes.
Right.
So that'll roll over. Do you want to talk about J Timbo and I love how they use the fucking. I love for Tiger Woods how they use the fucking mugshot.
They use the mugshot,
which is so fucking funny. Literally, actually, they use the mugshot for both of them.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Both are DUI mugshots,
which is hilarious. You know, I kind of forget Justin Timberlake got a DUI.
How did you forget he just got one?
Oh, we did? Oh, I thought that was a while ago.
No, that was like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Damn. I just love the mugshots. But it's also funny because like he still looks like, you know, an Aryan god, and then
right.
Tiger Woods looks like it's like he's missing his wife beater and like has 13 kids hanging off to the side somewhere. Like,
right.
It is like not flattering at all.
They just confiscated a crack pipe off of him.
Right. He looks, which is funny because like anyway. So.
Which, by the way, he's totally hogging it. Did you ever see that the nudes released when he was sleeping with that Olympic skier?
No, I don't. Believe it or not, I did not go out and try to find Tiger Woods' dick.
Well, they were kind of shoved into your face for a while if you're on Reddit. So like you would just be scrolling.
Well, I'm not chronically on Reddit. That's why.
Because I'd be scrolling. But no, dude's hogging it.
Like, respect.
Respect. I don't know what he's keeping in that silo, but it's not corn.
Right. Well, Well, I will say, I think we're just about done here. I'm gonna play the sounder. You ready?
Yep. We
I
didn't
don't
do
really care if
chops.
you're. I don't really care if you're ready, but it's playing now anyway.
Fuck
And
you.
fuck you. Here it goes. Really quiet. Chop shop. It's like sunshine and rainbows. It's like the Sesame Street theme plays in the back. The chop shop. Chop shop. So what's up,
Can you
guys? We're
tell
the
me how to get to the chop
chop
shop?
shop. What's up, guys? We're in the chop shop. This is where we chop each other, chop people, chop Bryce Harper, chop the Phillies.
Chop. Chop.
What else?
The Phillies announcer, fuck you, chop.
Fuck you. That's really
Rabbit
much.
Seals, chop.
I mean, massive chop. I don't know.
Fuck.
They're coming up. They're big black things coming up from below. Like you can't keep a fucking track on them.
Fuck you.
Chop.
My friend in high school that talked about masturbating all the time, chop. You know who you are.
I don't have enough hands to chop that guy.
Bah, bah, bah. Oh,
you know who you are.
Chop. Bah, bah,
bah. Yeah, just load that into the Grendel and let him off. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah, that guy cannot get chopped enough. Actually,
Taco
I feel like
chop.
No, doesn't get a chop. Sorry, I'm not with you on that one. It only gets a half chop. Taco Bell buffet though. They Hall of Fame.
That gets a good chop.
oh,
taco.
That's all we got, I guess. Do we miss anything that we need to shit on for a second? I don't think so. I'm gonna take that as a no.
We got to shout out the chick from The Shining died, so we'll pour one out for her.
Wait, what? Chick from the what?
The Shining.
What happened? Did she die?
Yeah.
The one who was like tortured by Stanley Kubrick on set.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
The ugliest co-star of any movie of all time. Sorry, shout out. I know.
She still made more money than you and I ever will.
Did she though?
So, I don't know. Good question.
They gave her a hot dog and $20.
Yeah, but think about the residual. Think about the residuals. Like that movie could not be syndicated more on television. Like it might as well be like Ghost Rider because FX is gonna show it at some point.
Ghost Rider. Don't get me started. We're gonna be here all night.
You mean the best Nicolas Cage movie he ever made?
Everything's on fire.
Are you
and every piece of dialogue is either screamed or whispered.
Let me ask you. God damn it. Are you gonna watch Longlegs? Apparently that's got Nicolas Cage in it.
Probably.
It's a dude, that movie looks fucking scary. I will not be watching that movie because I like to sleep at night.
You don't like scary movies?
I get scared, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I get scared. Philbo gets scared sometimes.
You've got 2 doggies and Annie.
That's true. Yeah, they're not gonna let me not fucking cuddle up with them. So
I'm saying.
No big deal.
I got a Thundercat and 2 dogs.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of shit.
Well, I won't. It's actually the answer isn't even that I won't be scared. It's that I won't be able to sleep because the fucking bed will be taken up by 3 other people. So it won't matter. I won't be able to have a nightmare in the meantime.
So you're couching it. So you're the nearest to the door.
Yeah, exactly. It's me and the Sig on the couch.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, everybody. Good to be back. Good to have you back. Good to do all the bullshit, and we'll do it all again next week.
For the A.
For the A, for the podcast, for the dicking around.
Yeah. Fuck Philadelphia.